Thanks for joining us here in the charts. This is the Crypto Flight Edition. Your fellow competitor speaking. So on this video, it'll be very short, straight to the point. Bitcoin appears to be making a fake out. There's one level on the chart. Well, there's multiple levels. We're going to explore one level on the chart to determine if the market will move lower here in the short term. Let's go over the next 3 weeks or so. Or if the market is probably trapping the bears, those who are trying to get short this market. So yeah, let's go over the details, guys. Welcome back, loyal family. If you're new here, we only explore price action. Thanks for sticking around, my loyal subscribers. Let's dive into the charts here, shall we? So today's September the 10th, 2024, and the current price of Bitcoin, $57,514.05, fluctuating slightly negative 0.1% for the day. Okay. Oh, excuse me, guys. All right, you lovely ladies and gentlemen, let's put up the lines. All right, so please kindly ignore this green range down here. We're just doing some modifications on the chart. We may or may not need to worry about this range, but let's stick with where we are and where we were on the last video post. If you're just stopping in, 57.1 as well as 51.1, just those two levels that we're speculating with on the weekly candles. We are looking at the weekly candles. There's only been one weekly candle to close below 57.1, despite all of the perhaps things going on in the news. I don't watch that stuff. Maybe there's something going on. Either way, 57.1, only one weekly candle, which is right about here, is the only weekly candle that closed below 57.1. So that leads me to believe that there is a lot of buying strength here. As we explored on our last video post, there's about 4 days and 23 hours remaining on this active weekly candle that you're looking at on the screen, this little green candle here. So a lot can take place between now and then. Okay, so let's let the full weekly candle play out. And as long as it closes above 57.1, then ladies and gentlemen, this little area here is just a fake out. Okay, as the one weekly candle closed below that 57.1K level. Yeah, it's just a simple fake out, guys. I'm telling you, this is really bullish. One of the things that I am noticing is the buyers are failing to make new highs. Let me just kind of point this out really quickly. Really short video, guys. All right. Bitcoin appears to be bullish. All right. I'm not changing my stance. So if you follow me on the screen here, if you notice, this is the lower high. Okay. This little area around June the 3rd-ish, 2024. Another lower high here. All right. July 2020, July the 22nd. And then, of course, another lower high here, August 26th-ish. Okay. So I'm just pointing this out because the buyers are failing to make new highs. However, the sellers have an obligation that if the market is not successfully making new highs, then the sellers must make a new low. A new low would be right here at the area where I circled, which is at about $48,738. If the sellers fail to make a new low, the trajectory is up. Okay. Just kind of this, not all this price action, but just kind of the most recent kind of uptick or the walk up the stairs ever since back in like January 2023. Okay. The market is walking up the stairs. So as long as these sellers, really short video, let's cut it out here, guys. In summary, if the sellers fail to make a new low lower than $48,738-ish, then all of this price action, although it's making lower highs, yes, that is bearish, but as long as it's just kind of bouncing around, not making new lows lower than $48,738, yeah, this is just preparation to rip to the upside. I don't have a time frame in which this could take place, but one thing I do have is evidence that the sellers so far are not making new lows. All right. The buyers are obviously not making new highs. Yes, we've established that information. But again, guys, the sellers have an obligation. If they don't make a new low, I'm saying the same thing at this point. Rip to the upside if the sellers fail. All right. This is a buy-in opportunity. Don't take that as financial advice, but as long as the consolidating is taking place and it's just kind of stalling, yeah, just this is a buy, guys. Bitcoin is a buy. All right, and I may have a little bias here, right? I'm always long Bitcoin, but we've been buying Bitcoin for some time now. So the bearish case scenario, let's go over that. This way I don't sound like super bullish, right, and have a bias, because we are long the market, right? So just in case, I really don't think this is something we need to be concerned of, but I'll give you the range. The lower range, the green range, is all the way down to 37.3, all the way up to 43.9. I know it's never going to happen. I'm open to this happening. I would definitely be a buyer within that range if it happens, but that would be the only range for me if there were some more momentum to the downside, which I do not think is going to happen. If it does happen, I don't think it's going to happen in the month of September. All right, next month, no, I'm not even going to go there and try to make these weird predictions, guys. 57.1. All right, let's keep it simple. 57.1. If the weekly candle closes above 57.1, this is a sign of strength. All right, we got 4 days, 23 hours. That's the end of the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully it wasn't too much like all over the place. Just for the critics' sake, this is a buy-in opportunity. All right, it looks bullish. All right, hopefully that was straightforward enough for everyone to understand. Dollar cost averaging, of course, not load the boat, guys. All right. And again, end of the video. So if you don't mind doing me a huge favor before you go, by simply leaving an appropriate thumb on the video if you enjoyed the content, and leave a comment so that the YouTube algorithm can promote the video on the channel. Thank you for your continued support. If you guys are new, we also explore the traditional stocks from time to time, so you can kind of join us here on this interesting journey. Excuse me, and we'll send that out to you momentarily. Welcome in. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you all for your time. Remember to always have a strategy before you enter the market. All right? Keep that positive energy flowing. We'll talk soon, and bye for now, guys and gals.